Welcome back to Farm and Culture. This is Claudia, and today we are filming in my bestie's kitchen, Joanne Malatech. Massive upgrade. Thank you, Joanne. So one of the recipes that I wanted to share with you guys today is the turmeric deviled eggs. Now, this was a little snack that we used to serve at Farm and Culture, and definitely one of our most popular menu items. Super simple to make. And I just kind of want to share with you basically all the little tips and tricks about making a great deviled egg. Now, I do feel like deviled eggs are one of those things of like olden days. It's definitely something that my grandma used to always serve, you know, on my dad's side, not my Korean grandma. At every family gathering, there would be deviled eggs, ambrosia salad, that sort of thing. And so I have a nice collection of all these like awesome vintage deviled egg plates because people used to serve these things all the time. I think deviled eggs have kind of fallen out of fashion now because they're kind of hard to make. They're not hard, but they're time consuming, and younger people just aren't exposed to them. But every time I have these out for a party, they're like one of the first things that people eat. It's like a lot of protein. We make them super healthy, and they're delicious. So let's get started. Super easy recipe. You start with pickled eggs. Now, these are pickled eggs that I've made myself. These are turmeric pickled eggs that we used to sell at my store. You can definitely make your own. The recipe will be on the website, or you can buy pickled eggs. They sell spicy pickled eggs all over town, so you have a few options. So, just get started here. These eggs have little spicy peppers. We're gonna set those to the side because we're gonna use those to garnish. And just like you would make any kind of deviled egg, you just start with one. I love these eggs because the turmeric makes them beautiful. They are so gorgeous, this color. So you just have them. And another great thing about making deviled eggs with pickled eggs is that they're really firm. So that's something that happens anytime you are working with a pickled egg or you make your own pickled eggs. So you just scoop out the yolk. It comes out super easy, way easier than if you're just using a regular hard-boiled egg. And we'll do a couple, just so there's more yolk for me to work with. This is the best way, I think, to make deviled eggs because you don't have to do all the peeling, the boiling, everything in one shot. You can either just break it up into stages or just buy pickled eggs. Okay, so we get the yolk out. And then what makes our deviled eggs different is instead of mayonnaise, we use garlic spread. So this is an ingredient that you can make yourself or you can buy at the grocery store. This is just basically whipped raw garlic with a little bit of oil and lemon juice. I'm not sure what they call this, but it's popular in like Persian cuisine. So it looks like mayonnaise, but it does not have the calories, and you get that nice raw garlic into your diet, which is so great for the body. So you just put a scoop into your bowl, and this is just basically to preference how creamy you want to make it. And you just want to blend that up so you get the consistency that you like. And if you're making a bunch of these, then there's a couple ways that you can fill your shells or your egg halves. I'm just going to scoop these in with a spoon. I have this little tiny spoon here, and it looks a little more rustic, but it works. Once you garnish it, it's like nobody notices if you overfill or if it's a little messy. It looks good. Now, if you're doing a bunch of these, then what I usually do is I take all of the yolk filling and I'll put it in a baggie. And that's it. And so for the garnish, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of black charcoal salt on here because that just makes them beautifully exotic looking. You can also, I think it needs a little bit of green too, so I've just really rough chopped some chives Can throw those in on top. And then we also have the peppers that come in the pickled eggs. And so these are pretty spicy. So if you like the spice, this is perfect for you. So again, I just give them a nice rough chop. I don't do anything finely chopped because that's way too much work for me. And that's it. Super fast, super easy, and super delicious. And they're gorgeous. So that is turmeric deviled eggs, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the newsletter to get all these free recipes that you can download at home, and follow us on Instagram. And please comment. I love hearing from you, and I want to hear about your journey and see how these recipes are treating you, and maybe you have some tips for me. Thank you.